To my future self that's watching this, I'm flossing at the moment. Be right with you guys. I ate Red Lobster earlier and got some lobster in my teeth. Hey guys, had to do some last minute flossing. If you're just joining us, went to Red Lobster earlier. I don't know why I put hand sanitizer after I floss. Went to Red Lobster earlier for the first time in 8 years. Got the surf and turf lobster tail with the steak, and got it all stuck in my teeth. I got these gaps in my tooth from eating candy. I have an addiction to candy, so that whittled away my teeth. It ate away at the enamel, and now I need to get double root canals, probably. So, all right. Yeah, appreciate you guys for being here. I won't need you, but I appreciate you being here. Got our Olipop today. Oh, gross. Picked up some Olipop, Dr. Goodwin. I'm guessing it's a spin on Dr. Pepper. So these are pretty good if you're trying to steer clear from sugar, as I am, because I have a horrid addiction. Terrible, terrible addiction. This is a good alternative, and it supports your gut health. So if you got a lot of gut issues, if your gut's all fucked up, it's packed with probiotics, plant fiber, and botanicals. So it's delicious. Oh, that's not bad. For some vegan yuppity bullshit, it's not too bad. 3 grams of sugar. 3 grams of sugar, and I gotta say, that's pretty damn good. Cost me about $2.64. That's at Meijer. If anyone's familiar with Meijer, you might pronounce it Meijer. That would be incorrect. What's in my pocket? Schizophrenic notes. I write a lot of shit that I hear in my head. Put it on notes. Yes, Red Lobster. I wouldn't say it pleasures my privacy parts, but it definitely it pleasured my palate and my wallet today. They had a special deal on some surf and turf, so I made it just in time. No, not this time, Jason. It was actually pretty damn good. I got to give it to Olipop. Pretty good. Give it a 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up and a half smile. Looks like I'm having a stroke. All right, today, Detroit Free Press. And it wasn't free. It cost me, I went through this last time. I couldn't find the fucking price. It was like $3, I think. Yeah, that much for one can. $2.64. I'd say it's probably worth about $2.19, just because of the extra shit they got to put in it. You don't get probiotics with Dr. Pepper, but it does taste better than that. All right, Detroit Free Press. This is this is yesterday's, because that's when I bought all the papers. 10 big Detroit buildings that still remain vacant. Has anybody been to Detroit or lived in Detroit? You might recognize some of these. The Women's City Club of Detroit is one of the buildings sitting empty. Dan Gilbert's real estate firm bought the Cadillac Tower in 2021. So a lot of buildings are sitting empty in Detroit. Is this news? The front headline is vacant buildings in Detroit. I knew that from RoboCop. I know there's fucking vacant buildings in Detroit. Fuck you. All right, poll. Michigan voters split on view of economy. Michigan voters have partisan glasses as they view the economy. Why do they always got to get so philosophical? Michigan voters, 43% of Michigan voters say they support Trump's tariffs, while 51% say they oppose them. That's the side headline. Judge dismisses prison officers' felonies. A judge has dismissed felony charges against 4 correction officers at a prison in Michigan with the 2024 beating of an inmate who was left with a broken back. There you go. If you're a corrections officer, you can get away with breaking a man's back. They say it's a good job. Eric, all you got to do is you got to get on your knees right now. Do it right now, wherever you are. If you're driving, I want you to pull over. And I want you to fold your hands like this. Or like this. Bow your head. And you're going to ask God to forgive every venal sin, every lie and cheat and thievery that you've ever done. Eric Sachs. That's your real name. And I want you to be as earnest as you possibly can. Don't waver in your sincerity at all. God sees what you do. He knows. So ask him to go into your heart and just change the course of your life. God knows it needs done. God knows it needs done. In all of us. No, Jason, I would agree, but The Weeknd performed. You guys know The Weeknd. He does not spell it the normal way. He takes the E out of the end part. Weeknd's no expense spared concert electrified Ford Field. And that was, this is my trouble with newspapers. There's no convenient way to fucking fold this shit. Look at this. I got a Go to the fucking bottom part to read it. The Weeknd musical Rapture from the ruins of an otherworldly wasteland inside Ford Field. That's some Illuminati demon shit I just read. Listen to that. The Weeknd summoned musical Rapture from the ruins of an otherworldly wasteland inside Ford Field. That guy wrote that. You guys should message him and just like spam him with Dr. Phil soundboard pranks. I don't know, but that's some weird shit, man. You can't just say The Weeknd performed last Saturday. Anyway, yeah, he was in Detroit. If I was a journalist, that's as far as my treatise would go. Oh, Jesus can do anything, Jason. Hopefully your arteries aren't 90% clogged. That'd be a big job. Not an impossible job. But that would require more prayer and more folding of the hands. Hopefully you don't got carpal tunnel. Today in history, May 27th. Remember, this is yesterday. An NC-4 seaplane completed the first transatlantic flight traveling from New York to Lisbon. I thought Amelia Earhart did that. Oh, this was a seaplane. Okay. Her plane just ended up in the sea. Too soon. 80 years too soon. The Golden Gate Bridge, 1937, spanning the strait that connects the Pacific Ocean, open to pedestrians. The following day, someone killed themselves. Very known for its suicide rate. Golden Gate Bridge. Why have they put up have they put up like a big fence on that gate? You would think after the 2000th person dove head first. 1939, most of the 937 Jews aboard the St. Louis, a German ship, were turned away by Cuba. The ship carried the refugees to the U.S., where they were again turned away before returning to Europe. Good Lord. That was in 1939. So almost 1,000 Jews on a German ship went to Cuba, were turned away, went to the U.S., and then were turned away and went back to fucking Europe. Jesus fucking hell, dude. Yeah, and then 2 years after that, can you imagine? Ugh, what a bad few years. Horrible few years. Eric says, my grandma used to say Almighty God reveals himself to his children every day and he touches us all deeply inside. Amen and amen. Oh, your grandma's a very insightful woman. Lady. Excellent. 1998. For knowing about Timothy McVeigh's plans to bomb the Alfred P. Federal Building in Oklahoma City and failing to alert authorities, Michael Fortier was sentenced to 12 years in prison. He was released in 2006 and is in the Witness Protection Program. So the dude that knew about the bombing was like, nah, I ain't gonna tell anybody, bro. That's a real one right there. He ain't no snitch. 2016, Barack Obama became the first sitting president to visit the Hiroshima Peace Memorial in Japan. Really? Seems like something they should have done in 1946. Took a while. All right. Good Lord. Very inconvenient reading the fucking newspaper. Let's go to the weather. If you're in Michigan or anywhere near Detroit, yesterday, which was today on this newspaper, was 71 degrees. Today, Wednesday, 61. Tomorrow 67, and then all the way up to 83. Air quality was good. This is yesterday's weather, so if you're a time traveler and you need the weather, yesterday will be 71 and pretty good. So go to Detroit. Of all the places on God's green earth, go to Detroit. Fucking hell, man. That never gets fun. Folding the fucking newspaper. You keep forgetting to get those cigarettes. What cigarettes are you referring to there, Jason? You referring to the Camels that I bought? Smoked on here? Cover stories. More about that prison beating. Those correction officers that were pardoned by the judge. The beating included punches, knee strikes, and deployment of a taser. He was preventing handcuffs from being applied. So, there you go. There's some ads on here. Of course, on Hit or Miss, we're trying to get all the ad revenue we can. Let me get it in the light. That's not better at all. And as with every video, I keep telling you I'm going to get a new phone, and I don't. So this ad has some squirrels on it. Say goodbye to gutter parties for good. It's got a picture of these squirrels with party hats on. One of them's got a sombrero. Little racist. I guess Mexicans like to party in your gutters. Right before they clean them. Former longtime House member Rangel dies at 94 years old. He's the 10th longest serving U.S. House member in history. That guy looks like he was Smokey Robinson's drummer. He doesn't look like a representative at all. And with every video here on Hit or Miss, we struggle to get the lighting down. And the shot's always horrible. What's the worst place in Detroit to visit? Probably, well, 8 Mile, I guess, is pretty notorious. I don't think it's the worst place. East Side, I've heard, pretty bad. The worst place I went to was Little Caesars Arena during a Pistons game. Not a lot of fun. Just a lot of people, and it was loud, very crowded, and didn't like the environment of all those people. I haven't decided what kind yet. Of cigarettes? Well, the best kind is no kind, is what I'd have to say. But if you're going to, my favorite so far have probably been the Camel Blues. Very good taste, very smooth. Yes, Eric Sachs, I'm sad to report that Charlie Rangel has passed away. He represented New York's Harlem neighborhood for half a century. Democrat. Yep. He was the final surviving member of Harlem's Gang of Four coalition. That dude looks dapper as fuck, man. That dude don't look like no representative. All right, all the services you need under one roof, call Hoover. If you're old and you're in a marriage like these two white people, probably going to want to call Hoover. They do electric, plumbing, heating, and cooling. If you're in the Detroit area, call 248-372-9763. I don't know their rates. I don't know if they're reasonable. And I don't know if they do a good job. Sponsor us, Hoover. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree there, Shorty. 43204, is that your zip code? Everybody look up Shorty's zip code. Let's triangulate their position and send them a box of chocolates on me. Not on me. You guys are going to have to pull the money together. But the nerdiest nerd on here, get the triangulation down. We're going to send you a box of chocolates, dark chocolates, the darkest of chocolates that you can buy. And they're going to be from all of us here on Hit or Miss. And if you're allergic, just send them back. We'll get you some caramels in lieu of Metro. All right. Metro. Motherfucker. Ah. I hate the newspaper. Metro, man receives hidden camera sentence. A former pastor of a county church was sentenced to 68 months for hiding a camera in the bathroom of a church. Sounds like some Cosby shit. Not Cosby. It sounds like Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry did that in his business. William Johnson was arrested for admitting to leaders in the church where he was the pastor. He'd hidden cameras in the bathroom for years. For 2 years, this guy did that. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Chocolate dark enough to corrupt my soul. Oh, we'll get the darkest chocolates that money can buy. Again, we're all rich here. All of us are super rich. So, we'll get you them dark chocolates. Yo, what up, Dub Over? Dub Over. Dub Over's entered the chat. We're back reading the news again. LSD. Yeah, I'm a driver. I'm a truck driver. This is my truck. It's a Freightliner. It's a Cascadia. I'm trucking in the Midwest. Midwest United States. Wish I was trucking in Midwest Chile or Canada. Somewhere beautiful, but pretty boring in this area. Yeah, I think the newspaper has a bad rap, although folding it and opening it has been quite the frustrating turn of events. I've had a couple freakouts so far. Go ahead and clip the freakouts if you want. Post them. I don't care. Michigan duo say they saw Bigfoot. Father, son, on May 18th, while on a bow fishing excursion. Bow fishing? What the fuck is bow fishing? My dog fired off from the right toward the creature. The dog almost got to it, but the creature shot off extremely fast. The dog chased the creature up the slope. I then called for my dog to come back. The animal was not on all fours. It raced up the slope, but hunched forward. It was nearly 6 feet tall. The incident happened so fast, there was no time to photograph the creature. So, I asked many questions about what they saw. And trees were shaking. So there you go. Another Bigfoot encounter. Definitely, that's definitely newsworthy. I've never heard of a Bigfoot encounter in the news. Yeah, none of your friends are 21. Oh boy. Are they at least 18? Yeah, the rough roads of Indiana, more like the fucking Iraq, Baghdad roads of Michigan. That's where I mainly drive. Horrible roads. Dubover says it's when you fish with a bit of a bow-legged stance. Getting pretty popular these days. I see what you did there. So you're fishing like this. I don't even know what bow-legged. I think it's just when you look like a complete fucking idiot, right? Eric, you put peanut butter on your junk and sleep naturally in the open so nocturnal animals can lap it up. What's that Kiss song? Is that what that Kiss song was about? Lick it up, peanut butter on my nuts. Back to the news. 104-year-old World War II veteran leads Memorial Day parade. If you want to see what it looks like to be 102, look at that skeleton. Look at that bag of bones. Would you guys want to be 102? I'm kind of 60-40 on it. It's a little frightening. Yeah, the dude led a parade in Sterling Heights. Old guy. Awesome, dude. Here's more from the front headline of the newspaper today. The Detroit Free Press is, of course, what we're reading. All these buildings are vacant. The abandoned Murphy Hall, Park Avenue Hotel, blah, blah, fucking blah, 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 blah. That's the big story. Vacant buildings in Detroit. Can you believe it? It's a top headline. U.S. citizen. Here's the last bit of news, and then we'll go on to entertainment. Because that's what this show is about. It was never supposed to be a news channel. In fact, I abhor the news. I abhor reading it. But something within me wanted a bit of nostalgia. So, by the way, a newspaper smells really good. That's correct. It can cause permanent bow leg. That's why you see some older guys walking kind of funny. A lot of bow fishers in the world. Yeah, the dude definitely looks like the Crypt Keeper, Eric. It's your great Uncle Ralph. He fell off a roof and was in a chair for 54 years. But after watching your streams, he started walking again. Thanks, Hit or Miss. Hey, Ralph. I just want to say, why are you subscribed to me? Why are you subscribed to me, Ralph? Get your great Uncle Ralph off his fucking lazy ass. Get him on a laptop. Make him hit that subscribe button. I've never asked anyone to subscribe, but I will be demanding it from your Uncle Ralph now that you mentioned him. So there's no going back. Make him subscribe. Or I'll unsubscribe you. Can you do that? U.S. citizen charged with embassy bomb attempt. A dual U.S.-German citizen was arrested in New York on charges of attempting to firebomb the U.S. Embassy in Tel Aviv. Oh, it's probably about some Jewish Palestinian shit. Joseph Neumeier was arrested on May 25th. Blah, blah, blah. He made an initial court appearance. He faces 20 years in prison. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he's Israeli embassies, Palestinian. We're not getting involved in that shit on here. All right, let's go to the entertainment section. I hope I didn't lose it. Bear with me, everybody. Nation World. Is that really what's left? I don't really want to read more of the fucking serious stuff. Oh, here we go. This is the cream of the crop right here. Jason, yeah, go up to the counter. I if you're gonna smoke, you would hypothetically go up to the gas station counter and you would hypothetically say, I would like a pack of Camel Blue shorts or 100s. 99s. Camel, for some reason, has 99s. I'm not condoning smoking. I'm just saying if you do it. Oh, your great Uncle Ralph died 40 minutes ago. Everybody stop what you're doing. We're going to have a moment of silence for Dub Over's great Uncle Ralph, who just died 40 minutes ago. All right, classifieds. Here we go. Domestic pets. Awesome selection. Affordable, locally bred puppies for $500 to $1,000. It doesn't seem affordable at all. Yorkies, teddy bears, corgis, poodles, and others. Come see the difference in Ypsilanti. You guys looking for a really expensive animal to take care of? Clean up its shit and piss all over your house? Or wherever you guys live on the side of the street? Call 734 something or other, different numbers. You guys need a van? 2011 GMC going for $4,800. New brakes. There's no windows on the side, so you can get away with a lot. Blue Waffle Camel Toe. Hey, my buddy's band is called Blue Waffle Syrup. I want you to check them out. Eric, I want you to click out of this. I appreciate all the time you've been here. You can come back if you want. I want you to click out of this, type in Blue Waffle Syrup. They're local from mid-Michigan, and they are grindcore. If you like Anal Cunt or bands in the Napalm Death kind of region, you might like them. Yeah, crack is, I don't think crack is no longer whack because no one smokes crack anymore. Kind of a dying drug. Yeah, we're trying to get all the sponsors we can there, Dub Over. I appreciate the residual shout outs. But you forgot Geek Bar. So go ahead and rephrase your comment. Put Geek Bar in there. Oh, we got a new one today. 5 Gum. Winter Mint Ascent. You guys remember the commercials for 5 Gum? I'm old, so I do. It was all like a guy was in like a tunnel, and there was all this like CGI and crazy special effects, and then it's almost like you're watching a movie, and then the guy just took some gum. It's very tragically uneventful. Yeah, stimulate your sense. Oh, well, stimulate your sense eye is funny too, but you like had a burst of nostalgia going in my veins for a second. Stimulate your senses. That's what it was. Geek Bar. That's right. Okay. You guys want a Kia Forte 2023? Runs great. One owner. $18,000? Fuck that. Not for a Kia. Some Cane Corsos. These dogs are scary, man. All puppies, booster shots, $700 per puppy. Maybe I should be getting into like breeding puppies. $700 for a puppy? Holy shit, dude. Are puppy mills legal? Not like a mill, but like a could I like get a little fenced off area or something and just breed dogs? I guess I could. I never done it before. We're always trying to get money on the channel. We desperately need it. So if anyone has connections with puppy breeders, puppy mills, hit up the channel. My email address is right on the channel, so hit me up. Mini Labradoodles will be 20 pounds, vaccinated, very smart, $1,500. Fuck me, dude. They didn't put any dashes in their phone number. I don't like that. I don't trust people that don't put dashes in their phone number. They're not paying attention to detail. They're lying about something. Plus the picture is them on some bedbug flea-ridden fleece flannel jacket that they got from a Pearl Jam concert. Gross. We got some looks like we got some obituaries. Betty Duffy, rest in peace. Public notice. The board of directors will conduct a public hearing meeting in Sterling Heights. So anybody that has trouble hearing, on May 29th. So if you're actually watching this, you don't know anything I just said. Anybody know sign language? I have no clue how to interpret that if you're deaf watching this. You're welcome there, Eric. The original Frankenstein, I've seen bits and pieces on YouTube, but that makes me want to watch some like old movies. You kind of stimulated that nostalgia. Been a lot of nostalgia tonight. I like it. I love it. Do you know why Princess Diana crossed the road? She wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Do they have seatbelts in limos? Wasn't she in the back? Either way, it was a national tragedy. St. Clair Shores, 1,600 square foot warehouse. I'm done with the classifieds. Fuck this. The world's lightest wheelchair. If you're a fat fuck and you're trying to get through TSA, which we learned yesterday might be privatized, so you're actually learning something on this channel. If you're trying to get through the airport, oh my God, this guy's throwing the wheelchair in the sky. Gives a whole new meaning to the Special Olympics. Only 13 pounds. For those of us who found activities more challenging, there's a breakthrough. The lightest wheelchair ever made. And there's one review by Jennifer. It's so light that it's no problem to lift and out of my car. It was easy. It's very compact. My mom finds it comfortable. We love it. There's a picture of your mom loading the wheelchair in her car. My car. There she is. Because she just had her back blown out. That's gross. We don't get gross on this show. That's indecent. Oh, look it. We got some Germans. We got some Germans on here. The youth. The German youth. Giving their salute. Rugby players. They must have won a game. Good for them. All right, we're in the sports section. I'm assuming we got some sports people. Who was the hockey guy? Was that I think that was Lagged Out Legend. We had a hockey guy on here a couple nights ago or last night. I never remember. Oilers sees 2-1 series lead over the Dallas Stars. Edmonton Oilers. Holy shit, I love free. Anything for free. Yeah, actually, I definitely want to check that out. Is that the one where it's like, it's alive? Robot Chicken. I saw the, was it Young Frankenstein with Gene Wilder? The Willy Wonka man. She got 360 no-scoped off the crane. She was just trying to enjoy some high-rise S&D. S&D's nuts. Indy 500 winner Alex Palou looking to dominate Detroit GP. Oh, yeah, the Detroit Grand Prix. It's in town. The Detroit Grand Prix, I've never been to, but I heard it's pretty fucking cool. They do it on an island. The Belle Isle. They actually have a professional race on an island right off Detroit. They shut down the whole island. I've heard it's pretty sweet. The people on the island, I've heard, fed up with it, though. They hate it. They hate it. Anybody watch college golf? We got any college golf followers on here? Men's team play quarterfinals in Carlsbad, California is at 1 p.m. Of course, that was yesterday, so you missed it. San Francisco at Tigers at 6:40 yesterday. And the NBA Finals is at 8 p.m. You guessed it. Yesterday. Yesterday's news. Maybe that'll be the new title. Reading yesterday's news. If I was smart and capable, I could read tomorrow's news. But I don't know how to go in the future. Oh my god. Fuck! Puzzles. You guys like exercising your brains? Probably not, because you're watching this shit. Kakuro. Is that just a fancy word for Sudoku? Of course, you got the classic crossword. Newspapers, they're filled with so much stuff. It's almost impossible to read it all. Almost makes you extremely angry. And we got even more puzzles. The newspaper is just puzzles, ads, and people saying they saw Bigfoot. That's the news nowadays. The Pistons, free agency, trade rumors. There's a whole bunch of information on the Pistons. I don't really watch any sports at the moment. I was really watching the the Lions. I get my animals mixed up. I was watching the Lions last year. I bought into the hype. Super Bowl. Purchased so many jerseys and sweatshirts and t-shirts. And then to have them spit in my face. Pretty much just slapped my face. Slapped it red. I burned all my jerseys. Burned all my shirts and wasted a lot of money. So I don't really have any skin in the game anymore. I don't really care. The Lions can suck it. More Tigers news. Skubal makes history in critical reset win. Oh, God. Here we go. Let's another ad. Let's read some ads. Let the pros handle it. Leaf filter. Say no to cleaning out your gutters. Don't do it, is what this ad is saying. Say no to cleaning your gutters. Literally, verbatim. Leaf filter. It's, don't do it. Too many articles. There doesn't need to be this many articles. Here we go. Here's some entertainment finally. Some fluff. That's what we want on here is fluff. We don't want all this real shit. All right, birthdays yesterday. Of course, we read this in the USA Today. Andre 3000 is 50 years old. The Hey Ya guy. Of course, Jadakiss is 50 as well. And some other people that don't really matter. Here's some interesting news. You've been financially teabagged by the Green Bay Packers. I've even threatened family over the Brewers-Cubs rivalry. I didn't know that rivalry was that intense, to be honest. Sean Diddy Combs' daughters have graduated high school. That's the news. I forgot one. There's still one more piece of paper in here. Stuck climber rescued near Mackinac Island's Arch Rock. If you guys have ever been to Mackinac Island or are just hearing about it for the first time, they've got this famous Arch Rock. And a guy got stuck. But he was rescued. He was climbing on a cliff. And he's alive. They rescued him. So. Yeah, it's probably going to be an awkward college experience. But I'm guessing their high school experience wasn't much better. Bigfoot, with a 225 reported sightings, Michigan is the 8th most common place in the country for Sasquatch sightings, behind only California, Florida, Illinois, Ohio, Oregon, Texas, and Washington. That's kind of a lot of places. Delta County in the UP has the most sightings of any county in the state. So Bigfoot apparently is in Michigan, more than likely. I've never seen him. I've lived here my whole life. deer and coyotes running around. Never saw Bigfoot. You guys need some windows for your house, or if you live in your car, save 20% on windows by Andersen. Act now. And of course we got the pyramid, the Illuminati. There he is, hiding. He's in front of the pyramid, building the New World Order, one window at a time. Energy efficient. So you're not letting any good vibes in your house. Just Illuminati by Andersen. All right, that's the news. That's the Detroit Free Press. Kind of a slow news day, I'm not gonna lie. We read the buzz, didn't we? Here's a trivia bit. Let's adjust. Tyrannosaurus rex was what paleobiologists call the apex predator, a gigantic creature that stalked the earth between 80 and 66 million years ago, doing what it pleased. But the T-Rex didn't start out as the 40-foot tall, 7-ton giant we know today. Its earliest relatives were human-sized, and archaeological digs in Uzbekistan unearthed a horse-sized T-Rex cousin. So in short, the T-Rex wasn't always big, it was small at one point. That's the news. That's the Detroit Free Press. Well, I wish I had a guest so we could do it like an actual talk show where the news is read like a monologue, but unfortunately couldn't get a guest on here. So last minute. I do have the dog, but he's nonverbal, the doctors say. And there's no cure. I say, Doc, why is my dog not talking to me? And he said, because he's a fucking dog. Stole that from Will Ferrell. Free toilet. Here's a free toilet coupon plus $1,500 off. Free toilet with purchase and installation of a walk-in tub or shower. No cash value. Are you looking to buy a walk-in tub or walk-in shower? Well, you get a free shitter along with it. Otherwise, you'll just have to do what Joey Diaz does, and I just stomp that shit down, Rogan. I just shit in the shower and I just stomp it down the drain. So don't be like Diaz. Get your free toilet. Call 313-474-0821. Of course, here on Hit or Miss, we are trying to get all the sponsors we can. We are sponsor whores here. Our next potential sponsor is FSM, Waterproof Basement Installers. Before, looks like a horror house, hellish, moldy, demon-possessed Saw 4 basement. After, Still looks pretty creepy, but at least there's no mold. $500 off. And you get a free inspection with the $500 off. Are you having trouble hearing? At Audio Nova, we want to restore your sense of hearing. Call us and get a free demonstration. We'll yell in your ear until it bleeds. Call 248-973-1242. May is Better Hearing Month. A1 Garage. You guys own a garage? You guys even own a house? Call A1 Garage. Only in Detroit. Offer does not apply to any other city. Quality you can count on. Superior customer service. $100 off garage door opener. All right, so we hope we get some calls from the ads that we read today. We're almost at an hour, so we're going to be wrapping it up here. I got one more paper, probably going to read it tomorrow. This is the Jackson Citizen Patriot, and it showcases a man with a gun, which of course we all know is indicative of a journalist. They're all armed and very dangerous with the truth and a pen. The Jackson Citizen Patriot. This cost me $3. So I hope it was worth it. Tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I might live stream Friday. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Got a lot of shit to do tomorrow. And the last thing on my mind is live streaming in my truck, because I have a lot of important things. I have to get my tabs changed on my car. That takes precedence over this, unfortunately. I have to help my friend move. So I got a lot of shit to do. So I might come back to it tomorrow. Same time. Same channel. Same same infested coronavirus bat channel. Hit or miss. Picked up some mace. I picked up some pepper gel. And I haven't opened it yet. Probably should do that. I think it says right on the box, open the packaging before using it against the rapers and the murderous people in the world. There we go. We'll do one last let's try to get an Olipop sponsorship. Olipop, Dr. Goodwin. Tastes great. Great for you. Tastes great and it's great for you. Olipop, Dr. Goodwin. Dr. Goodwin. I feel like it should be Dr. Goodwins. I feel like there should be an S there. Dr. Goodwin, Olipop, probiotics, packed with probiotics. Get yours today. But yeah, get yours today though. For real. It's a new kind of soda. Plant fiber. if you're into plants. Non-GMO. Non-GMO. It's probably some health thing. Good. Great. It's excellent. All right. Well, that was a good show. Appreciate you guys reading the news with me. And we'll see you on the next one. Could be tomorrow. I don't know. Could be Friday. Could be on the weekend. Could be next month. Could be next year. Could be yesterday. Might do a stream yesterday for you guys. Wherever the wind blows. All right. I'm gonna go to sleep.